Hello to you today, starting off with a bell chime. Yes, let us clear the energy that is around us today, right now, in this moment. Make it clean, make it pure, make it delicious. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Yes, when you find yourself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Because there's a time to do, and then there's a time to be. And we are checking in to see what, where, how, and why today, right now, in this moment. Let us see, let us see, let us see, oh, let us see. Duality, oh yes, sorry. Okay. The energy of duality helps you make peace with your inner duality. It helps you live in balance, oneness, and harmony so you can continue on your path to a cosmic consciousness. It helps you discover life through enjoyment and play. If you are an introvert person, because you think nobody will ever understand you, you will never be understood. The spiritual path, whatever that may be, is often seen as a lonely path. Is this right? Don't we cause that feeling ourselves? On the spiritual path, you sometimes experience things that are unbelievable. Based on these experiences, you face an outside world in which people around you may classify you in terms of where they think you belong. That's how it works energetically. As a result, you may tell your stories with different diffidence. But if you are able to overcome your hesitancy, you will notice that other people might connect with your stories, which you thought would be impossible. You will actually meet people who share the same stories and ideas, and you will see that you are not alone. On the other hand, sometimes people won't want to know anything about your experiences. Let them be, let them be. Sorry. For they deserve your respect just as much as you deserve theirs. Okay, I'm not sure about the duality. I guess it's like the person that you are when you are alone versus the person you present when you are out with others. The dualistic nature that is that we are, that is, and that we are. Yes, okay. Let's look at this dualism, the finding the integrated version of ourselves. There's a time and a place, right? I always think about masking, and masks can help get things done, right? For me, my masks were, because I didn't know the term masking, I was just role playing, right? And so it was like, okay, now I'm going to play the role of the obedient daughter. Now I'm going to play the role of the student. Now I'm going to play the role of the social butterfly, the friend, the sister, the unattainable one, or whatever the case, right? And these roles, I don't know, I don't think there's a bad thing about it. There's a time and a place. And I think the important part is to not lose your true self amongst the cast, right? Okay. We've got Ewas coming out again. Okay, Ewas came out yesterday's reading. It's about the what was it about? About beautiful partnerships and swift energy. Okay, hold on. The horse is a trusted helper and a stalwart companion on the longest journeys, working with humanity in a role of companionship and trust for millennia. The horse knows the power of a team and cooperation. Iwaz, while a swift energy, uses no force. Its way is persuasion, suggestion, and invitation of friendship. The power of this rune lies in union and partnership. Iwaz points to symbiotic relationships, to the joining of individual and harmonious beings. It encourages you to find flexibility and be adaptable to change. This is a time to go with your heart or intuition, not your head. Okay, there it is. Teamwork, trust, harmony, marriage, and loyalty. Marriage. Okay, let's put that up there. The duality. Okay, I'm also thinking like split, like because you've had to take on so many roles in your personal life, this symbiosis, this relationship, soul tribe partnering is also allowing others to to play the role. What? Okay. To play some of the roles for you. It's like I'm picturing, as someone who is coming out of hyper independence, right? It's so easy to, well, it's not easy. You run yourself ragged, right? It's like you're a one man show or a one woman show, one person show, right? And so you're playing all of the characters and it's exhausting. It's like, yeah, you're able to, and you could be really good at it and convincing and all that stuff. But only one character can ever be on stage at once because you're just one person. And so this community oriented or directed or open and allowing others to fill the roles, this is going to create a more engaging production. Yes, something like that is what I was trying to say. Okay, so wish is coming true. Hey, don't you start a ruckus in here. It's Scully in here today. The sun is in the building. What are you doing? Did you hear him running? I hope you heard him running. Okay, I'll help you out there. There you go. Oi. There you go, buddy. It's like a big sack of potatoes. Okay. All right. Yes, I helped him up onto the bed because he's a three-legged giant with and my bed is like 4 feet high. So we got the devils flipping over. Okay, so this is, what is this? Your shadow? Your duality? This is maybe you're the shadow version of self that tries to do everything on their own. This is, maybe pride, maybe ego, maybe these tendencies of perfectionism, right? Like, I got to do it myself because then I know that it's done properly, right? And part of this symbiosis, part of letting other people in, part of partnership and Community is to trust in other people's input, trusting in other people's ways of doing and other people's vision in cahoots with yours. Okay, yes, and the integrated shadow, right? That's your own duality, this stepping down and allowing, this need to control. You know, I've been told so many times, you're so independent, and it's like, it's a hyper independence. It's from years of being left out in the cold, right? It's from people not showing up or not holding what you hold as important, or whatever the reasons, right? Like, hyper independence is a safety survival mechanism that eventually runs people into the ground because of that exact thing. They're trying to run a production by being the sole actor in the play, and there are many parts. And so just think about it, like the costume changes, the timing. You can't have people in the audience just waiting around and there's just nothing going on the stage. So you've become a master at the quick change. But, really that requires you to wear several costumes at once, which is super hot and stuffy and tiring. And yeah. Okay, we get it. Let's do it. Okay, let's celebrate the shadow integration, your recognition of your tendencies to try to do it all. Try to do it all. Try to be it all. And this is the era of, what is it? When you have delegation, right? And allowance. Allow people who share your vision, or who you share similar visions with. Allow for collaboration to surprise and delight you, right? Because that's a beautiful thing, right? And it always goes beyond what you think. Beyond what you think. Okay, I got too many cards again. Dang it. Get all crazy with it. Okay, that seems like a lot. Okay. We'll put these guys. Okay, maybe that is about wishes. This is about your duality, integrating your shadow, being a star that you wish upon, that you receive, and your shadow and the celebration. Okay. And then put that one there. Maybe we got two more here. That's off the board. These guys can go up there. And okay. So we've got the collaborators, okay? These are people who are like, hey, I see you're trying to put on this freaking play. And, here's the thought. Wouldn't it be cool if all of the characters were on stage at the same time talking to each other, right? And you're like, what? No. But yeah, this is where we're at. We're in a place of collaboration, and that requires a relinquishing of control to some degree, right? Okay. We've got the death in the sun. Okay, wow. If there is something more reminiscent, more of an example of, okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, this is light and shadow, okay? This is the transformation into light, okay? I guess the devil's is the shadow. But this death and rebirth, this is the transformation process, right? You need to the old life has to die for the new life to be born, okay? And the sun is the brightest circle I know, shining its light on the people below, okay? This is the new world that you are transforming into, the new you that you're transforming into, the new integrated version of self capable of allowing others to be a part of your story in a gorgeous, beautiful way, okay? And your meditation. Yes, this is the grounded, centering place of connection, okay? With the ground, with the sky, with your intuition and third eye. I don't know why. There. Wow! And this is the play you're trying to create. Okay, this is the production. And many hands make light work, is what's coming up. Okay, beautiful. What else we got? We've got your spiritual tending of your garden, okay, and the judgment call that you are ready to embark in a world where you don't have to do everything on your own anymore. Okay, allow this transformation to happen. Allow yourself to be held, to be protected, to be cared for, to be acknowledged, to be supported. Because you're a star, okay? And the towers, this is the old that needs to fall away, okay? And sorry, the spiritual garden here beside this transformation, this was um your catalyst for transformation, your spiritual connection, growth, um, process, exploration. Okay, and the star power. This is also giving me this new life. You're transforming into a star. Okay, if the sky is the stage and you're the star and you're like, oh wow, there are other stars in the sky too. Let's make something awesome. Okay, we got King of Pentacles and harnessing of the sun. Okay, there's all kinds of light happening in this new world on this side here. Okay, so that is beautiful. It's making me want to do this. Okay, because part of your dualistic state is the integration of your shadow self, right? And this has been part of your transformation. This is part of what um, brings you luck and has made your overflow, your sparkle, your shine, your liquid sunshine that sprays out all over the people around you. This is what makes it more potent, right? Because you've looked the shadows in the eye and there's no more phantoms of the opera coming around and wreaking havoc on your play. Okay. Oh, we got the Two of Cups. Okay, this is your beautiful. This is where you're heading into these gorgeous symbiotic relationships, these gorgeous overflowing and upsizing, right? So the reason why these cups get bigger when they get together. These two overflowing cups supersize when they get together is because the two overflowing cups, when they join, they produce this homeostasis, this environment where they can continue to nurture and grow and expand. It's like, when you're giving yourself love. Okay, so when you're massaging yourself, okay, your neck, it's good. You're like, oh yeah, that feels good. I can get in there, but you are not fully able to enjoy the massage in the way you could if you weren't massaging at the same time. You know what I mean? If you were letting someone else work your back for you and you're just lying there going, oh yeah, this is amazing, right? It's a whole lot different than you reaching around and trying to work yourself and you're like, oh yeah, this is amazing, but you're also, how about this, you like this, right? You're playing all the roles. Okay, that was, I don't know if that's where I wanted to go with that, but it's about being encouraged by loved ones, which intensifies, it supersizes. Okay, anyways, I'm moving on. It's not coming out. And then the patience over here. Okay, yes, patience for this process. Okay, and this King of Pentacles here, this is about this grounding place, this being grounded. Yes, okay, let's see what we got here. Boundaries and the King of Swords. Okay, what do we got? Passion and the King of Wands. These kings, I tell ya, the last 4 readings, I don't know. They've been coming out every day. Okay. And so has these two. Okay, your intuition and the Chariot. So look at all this energy. It's like taking action, cutting away the things. This is the action world. This passion here, passion in the patience. It's like your intuition kind of always knew that eventually you were going to have to let other people in order to achieve some of the things that you may have envisioned, right? It's like if you, well, okay, if you putting on a play, right? It's a production. You need lighting guys, you need set directors and costume makers and actors and sound guys and curtain people. I don't know. I don't know everything, right? But literally, like, you've just been doing this all on your own, putting up this production. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted just trying to figure out all the things that you've been doing on your own in this production. Okay. But I feel like somewhere in there you've realized, like, this can't go on. You can't keep doing and being everything in this production. Like, eventually you will have to get to a place where you let people in. And so I feel like this is part of what helped you ground, create boundaries, follow your passion, be patient, right? Tear down, really invest in your spiritual garden, in your spiritual growth, and transform. Okay, this Chariot here, this is the universe conspiring. This is the universe lining up timelines. bringing in this beautiful, balanced, abundant, joyful gloriousness that wants to be yours. This is what you've manifested for yourself, right? It's like, I've always wanted a beautiful, loving relationship. Well, you need somebody else. You need to open up and let somebody else in for that to happen, right? Okay. So, yes. So, yes. Okay, what else are you telling us? We've transformed and we've become the Empress, okay? The birther of the new things. This was a process that needed to happen so that you can be the birther. Also, the Empress, there's so much power and energy needed for her to be in this holding the resonant state and birthing and receiving, right? It's a whole thing. It may look like she's just standing there with her eyes closed, but she is holding the vibe, all right? And this is why the Empress um, needs her Emperor, because the Emperor is like the safe container for her to birth her things within. Yes, something like that. Okay, so the Empress is holding the vibe. Your transformation as one who can birth and receive, that can create. Birthing isn't just like babies, it's like birthing ideas, birthing projects, birthing all of the things, portals and timelines and possibilities, potentials. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands dropping on in. Okay, so this is the end of an old cycle of being held back and exhausted. I feel like this is the universe being like, okay, you need to sit down and consider what it is you're doing, what you want to do, what you have been doing, and figure something out, right? Like, you don't have to be, take a break, take a break. You don't have to be everything to everyone, for everyone, all the time. Delegate, right? Let other people have a hand in all of the beautiful things that you create, that you want to create. Then we've got the Three of Wands, the ships coming in, and where you stand in the receiving of those ships, right? So standing on the side of the water, being like, hey, ships, come this way. I don't know. But I feel like this is a recognition of the boundaries that you've had to create with yourself around things coming in for you, things working out for you, people wanting to love and support you. And this King of Swords, I feel like this process of transformation, this was a state of pause. And, you know, sometimes I met with somebody, and she had recently broke her arm. And the idea was that she was recognizing that she was working too hard and that she needed to take a break. And so she had a break time planned out. But then she broke her arm. And when she connected to her higher self and spirit, and was like, why would you, why did my arm have to break? I was going to take a break, right? And she was told that, um, even though she had intended on giving herself a break, she wouldn't have given herself the kind of break that she actually needed. And that's why her arm, right? It was like a forced thing. So we can have intentions of like, oh yeah, no, I know I'm working too hard. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take a break. I'll take a nap. I'll do whatever, right? And then you keep not, because you're doing everything all the time and it can't stop, right? Otherwise things don't get done. And so the universe will sometimes be like, okay, I see you need help in taking a break. So allow me, right? And this also can force transformation in a way. When you are stuck, I just think about 2020, right? That was a catalyst for a lot of people to go within, to face themselves in a way that distraction and other people can really keep you from. And so I feel like this King of Swords here, that was something that they transformed out of here. And then is choosing to take action on love, okay, or balance. This could be within themselves, like a recognition of this duality, the masculine and feminine, right? You need to be balanced. You need to be able to receive things, but you also need to be able to go after things. And that's the masculine and feminine balance within, right? Okay. Okay, intentionally speaking things into being. This is part of your star power. This is what is bringing this world, this production, this ideal, this new way of being, seeing, feeling, living in. It's what you are creating with your voice, what you are creating with your free will, what you're choosing for yourself, which is a beautiful thing. Okay. Okay, duality. Oh, we've got dedication and the hermit. Okay, so I feel like your dedication here to being grounded and centered in the physical realm, creating a healthy, regular meditative process where you can go within and center, recenter, reconnect, and allowing the towers to happen. This is a hard thing, right? It's like seeing things fall apart and just witnessing it, right? Without trying to control it, without trying to get out under it, to try to um, direct how it crumbles or whatever, right? You have to stay back because we're talking about towers falling down, being hit by lightning. There's no way that you can get in there and be involved while it's happening. You have to step back and let it happen. And your recovery time matters. And this is something that you've patiently been learning in your spiritual process, is that there are some things that are out of your control, right? Abraham Hicks always talked about momentum, and sometimes some things, the momentum is too strong, it's too far gone for you to do anything but step out of the way and let it play out, on both sides of the spectrum, right? So this dedication to your intuition, to and holding of the vision of where you want to go. You want to get to a place where you can be free and rested and nourished and loved and supported and all that stuff. And that requires others. That requires others. Okay, and then the hermit phase. This is definitely part of this process of going within and transformating. Okay, I'm just going to put the Hermie over there. Now, this passion here, being passionate, we got the passion and the patience, right? I just want to say, like, it's like a passionate dedication to your own safety, right? This is like big picture stuff. This isn't instant gratification. This is a recognition of what is good for you, what is serving you, and what isn't, and your ability to create the boundary and say no, right? Like people who check in to see if they still have any power over you. And, you could be like, oh, hey, yep, whatever, right? And let them think what they want to think. Because they're not bad people necessarily. They just don't treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. And so instead of being like, well, at least there's one person, right? You're like, no, it's the right kind of people or no kinds of people. This fear of not, your fear of not be, no, your fear of being alone, no fear of being alone, allows you to be particular on who you let in as part of your tribe. You're doing a casting call, and you've developed a strong cutoff game. Yes, maybe. Yes. Very protected here. With your own truth. You're this sentinel, and you're like, what do you want? What are your intentions? Are you friend or foe? Okay, so this is that transitioning that's happening as you move into this, or as you rebalance, as you rebalance. Okay, I'm also getting like this is your duality here. And you in the center finding that sweet spot in between. Like the yin yang, right? It's like the light and the shadow. And maybe before you used to jump between the two, and part of this transformation is the integration. Now you're a whole, so there's no energy being wasted moving in between the two, because you're solid, you're whole. Okay, that's what I want to say. That's what's coming up, so we'll let it be. Okay, we'll go through one more time here. If anybody else wants to come out and say a thing or two, then do it. Okay, yes. We've got love coming in hot. Okay, this is also what opens you up to love. Okay, yes, you are an overflowing cup, and your love is something beautiful. that needs to be shared. Okay, and I feel like your process of integration is what is allowing this beautiful union within, right? This coming together, because then, well, it's a conserving of your energy, but it's also like, okay, because I'm whole and I'm not using all this energy to run in between back and forth and do all the things, now I actually have more energy to be like, okay, who are you? What role did you want to play in what part did you want to play in this production? Okay, like you can actually have energy to vet, right? Who is going to be, who you're going to delegate to do what. This message is a little staccato, but it is what it is, as they say. So we will let it be. Okay, I'm going to go into the Oracle land, and maybe they can help to clarify some of the areas here that have gone askew. But I really feel like it's part of this integration process, right? There's some wild, unknown energy floating about. Okay. We've got the wolf and the fox. Interesting. Both are earthy. Earth vibes. I don't know. Where does it go? Okay, earthy dogs. What you got? I guess the fox is like a cat dog. Okay, fox. Smart, strong partner or mate, a wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, ingenious, teacher, and monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity. And to bring into balance, partnership and connection. Really? Yes. Yes, really. Okay, so these are the kinds of beautiful connections that you are drawing in now, Empress. So gorgeous. And we got the freaking wolf. The freaking wolf. Where are you, wolfy wolf? Oh, yeah, there you are. Guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. When in balance, reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, judgmental and dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go. Okay, I'm getting this transitional wolf vibe energy. This is that following your passion towards or into your transformation. Oh, is that a confirmation burp? Perhaps. Okay. I'm gonna get one from the mushrooms because they always give it. They always give it good. Oh, there's a Mims out there. This is a little prowler. Okay. We've got Indigo Milk Cap. True Colors. And it's a 33. True colors shining through. Let me see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Yes. Okay. Let your true colors shine from within. Some people cannot hide who they are, and some never show their true colors. The indigo milk cap is a stunning mushroom. With its distinguished features, it can't be mistaken for anything else. When you cut it in half, the color inside is that of the outside. Your internal environment reflects you in your external environment and vice versa. You show who you truly are from the inside, and this should be celebrated. Beautiful. This card may be asking whether someone is showing their true colors or hiding them from view. Do you know your friends inside and out? Do you know yourself inside and out? When you understand yourself fully, it gives you a wealth of information to understand others. Okay, perfect. Yes, thank you, Spirit. That's kind of what I was trying to say here. Yes, okay. Do you see traits in others that are red flags? Always trust your intuition when it comes to people and situations you find yourself in. Your gut tells you when something doesn't add up, like when someone says one thing and does another. Take notice of these things and the people around you. Do you really need these kinds of influences in your life? You always have options open to you. You can choose to walk away from or confront them. Remember, masks can only last as long before true colors show through. Nope. Masks can only last so long before true colors show through. Is that what I said? If it is you who needs to show your true colors, step into your power and do it. The time is here. Okay. So, yes, as one stepping forth, shining in their authenticity, you are more able to see others shining in theirs. I just came across this reading and it was talking about authenticity. It has a different effect on different people. Those people who are in denial or suppression of their authenticity, when faced with you, they are repulsed by you because you highlight, just in your being authentic, you highlight their inauthenticity. And the other thing is true too. By being in your authentic space, you and other people feel that and see that and recognize that, they feel comfortable and safe to be in their authentic space. And you'll be able to see the difference. Like, I know in my experience, people are either instantly repulsed or triggered, or it's almost like offended. It's like they get offended. And oh yeah, I've had so many. I mean, before I'm like, what the heck? But now I kind of I get it, right? But before it was like, what did I do? I didn't do it. I just walked in here and said hello, right? And somebody's just like, ugh, and like walk away, and I'm like, what? And so, yes, part of this journey and this transformation and this integration is to stand in your power and recognize that whatever's going on for other people, that's none of your business, right? That's for them to figure out and deal with and consider and move through. Your job is to just shine bright like a diamond and trust that your people will find you because they will see your shine and they'll be like, hey, you shine similar to me. We should hang out. Right? Yes. Okay, 23. What do you got for us? 23 is the rebirth, intent, transformation, and growth. The universal forces of love and creation are at work within your life. The thought, idea, or dream you have been nurturing is taking form and preparing to enter the world. The creation process generates many new life experiences and provides the opportunity for profound spiritual growth. The birth of a new creation can trigger an entire range of emotions, from exhilaration to uncertainty, and is often a time of challenge. Know that any discomfort you are currently feeling will be replaced by an overwhelming sense of joy as your intent manifests into form, okay? It's just, I immediately went to birth, like the uncomfortable, excruciating pain that is giving birth is immediately cast aside by joy when you look into the eyes of your baby, right? Where you're like, oh, I just birthed a human being. That's why it hurt. What pain, right? This card can also be assigned to draw your attention to the children in your life and your own need for fun and play, okay? And I feel like, was it duality talking about fun and play? Yeah, it doesn't have to be all struggle. This is the other thing about being so torn in between and unintegrated, is that the energy is about survival and keeping the production going. When you're integrated, you have more energy to play, to explore, to learn, to grow, and to allow others to be part of the story. This card can also be, yes, time to take time for relaxation, laughter, and fun. Engage in activities that stimulate a sense of excitement and discovery. The happiness that comes with children and the birth of something new is filled with love, joy, and freedom. Honor your new creation and move forward with the highest loving intent, okay? You are your new creation, and honor yourself with loving intent, because this new version of you who is open to sharing, open to collaborating, open to symbiotic relationships, is going to have fun. It's going to have fun. Okay. We'll just grab one of these as a confirmation of something. Did one fall out? No. Give us a confirmation card that will be helpful for us. Okay, Ace of Cups. Beautiful card to get as a confirmation. Abundance, fertility, productivity, true beauty, and the start of a great love. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful confirmation. Okay, that's it. That's the reading. We'll sandwich it with the bells of love, the love chimes. Yes, and call it a day. So, yeah, I feel like this reading was a bit discombobulated. The messages were there, but were they? I don't even know. What did I even say? Did it make sense? I will still post it either way. But yeah, hopefully there was some good stuff in there that helped you, that got you, that moved you, that encouraged you, that supports you to keep going, keep birthing, keep transforming, because what you are manifesting, bringing forth, holding in your vision is gorgeous, and everyone is going to want to be a part of it. Okay, all the right ones will want to be a part of it, and the other ones, well, they can just watch in the audience. We need an audience for the production, right? Okay, love you, appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.